All right, you guys, I am so excited to share with you today why I started coaching and what in my life has changed and why now is a great time to be a Beachbody coach, and more importantly, what you can expect once you join our amazing team. So first and foremost, my name is Brittanie Wright. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to listen to this. I'm going to be super respectful of your time and try and keep this to 30 minutes or less. So without wasting any more time, I want to talk about two exciting things that we are as a company getting ready to launch before even the end of the year. We have two new fitness programs launching. One starts next week. It's called The Work, and it's 6 weeks of an intenser program. It's definitely geared towards athletes or those who want to get that athletic body, that athletic strength. And then come December, we will start pre-launching for the first time ever a bar workout, which has been in high demand. We have been asking for that program and to put that into our catalog and to reach that niche of people who love ballet, who love the slower moves, but not lacking intensity, to really shape and tone and sculpt. And so we are super excited to launch both of those by the end of the year. And we are super excited to launch our new vegan bar coming up in 2020, which will be super exciting because if you're a mom of four like me, on the go seems to be a constant battle. And so I love being able to have options that I can have being dairy free. So super exciting things coming up. And we are constantly evolving. We are constantly adding new content to our Beachbody On Demand, our nutrition portfolio, and our Beachbody blog to give you recipes and tips and tools as coaches to share with your clients, which is just awesome. So without any more time, I wanted to just share my story. And I'm going to keep this as concise as possible because the impact that Beachbody has had on my life, I could probably talk about for hours. But I'm just going to share two or three things that got me started, that got me thinking, and why I joined, how I met my coach, hesitations that I had, how I got over them, and then what has changed in my life in the last 6.5 years since becoming a Beachbody coach. So life before Beachbody, I was a brand new mom to twins. I had worked in the fitness industry for about 6.5 years, doing personal training, corporate wellness, teaching classes, all that kind of stuff. It was my dream job. Like going through school, I wanted to do corporate wellness. I wanted to help people get healthy. I wanted to be their cheerleader. I wanted to help them overcome things that they may not have thought possible. And so I was doing that. I was grinding it out 40 to 50 hours a week. And then we got pregnant with our twins. And we were in Florida at the time. We are born and raised in Michigan. We were in Florida, and we decided together, our life plan was to have me be a stay-at-home mom. So when I had the twins, I became a stay-at-home mom, and I left my job, which also meant, and if you've worked in the field and now you are a stay-at-home mom, that doesn't just mean leaving your job. That means leaving the house consistently. That means a whole new routine. That means leaving your coworkers who became really friends and family to you. And it means leaving that world. And it was a complete shock. It was really hard because I had always envisioned myself being a stay-at-home mom and loving it, especially being an introvert. I was like, oh my gosh, be home, not have to talk to people all day. This is amazing. And then you realize that motherhood is a lot harder than you thought. And so I had gained 80 pounds with the twins. I had them via C-section, and it was about 4 months postpartum that I was like, all right, I need to start doing something with myself. Maybe 3 months. It was about 3 months. I started just walking outside, doing a few videos with Jillian Michaels and that kind of thing. And then about 3.5 months, I plugged in Insanity. And I was like, I've done this program before. It got me great results. I bought it on Amazon. So I'm going to do it again. And I did that program for 30 days. I lost, I think, 7 pounds and a lot of inches. And I was posting my journey on social media just naturally because all of our friends and family were in Michigan. So I would post pictures of me and the babies working out. I would post, some meals. I wasn't eating the greatest, but I was just eating and nursing them and working out. So I had remembered, I had a few people reach out to me about the program that I was doing. And I had remember 2 years previous, so in 2011, my amazing upline Meg had reached out to me, and after reading my bio about being a health and fitness coach and saw that I was doing Insanity, and back in 2011 asked me if I would consider coaching. And I laughed at her and I was like, absolutely not. My hesitations were, I'm not doing sales. I cannot sell. I tried to previous MLMs, network marketing companies before, and failed. I was like, I don't want to try another one and fail again. I know that it has like kind of this negative connotation of network marketing, and I didn't want to be associated with it. So I like totally ignored her for years, you guys, 2 years. So fast forward to being in this situation, sharing my journey on social media, getting results with these programs. I sat there and I was like, this Meg girl that I've been following for 2 years, I still followed her, is making an income and getting ready to leave her full-time job in a health industry to do this. I need to ask more questions. So I messaged her and I said, hey, don't know if you remember me, but I'm really interested in what you're doing now. And she sent me a video similar to this, and I watched it and I was like, I have to do this. This was something that I just felt really called to do, but I had these immense fears of what other people were going to say about the time invested. I was completely clueless on what to do or how to run a business. So I was incredibly afraid to fail. But I was like, I just felt this constant pull. I just felt like this wasn't anything that I could say no to again. So I asked my husband and what he thought, and he's always been a big pro network marketer person. He thinks that they're just great. The residual income they create for your family, that they can recreate for your family, is awesome. So I asked my husband, I asked my best friends at the time, and they asked me a really important question, and I'm going to ask you that really important question. And they just said, do you think you could be good at it? Yes, I did. I didn't think I would be the day one, but I knew that I could learn. I knew that I could be good at this. And then they asked me, do you think this will make you happy? And I said, yes. And they both said, then why are you not doing it? And I had to like take a second back and think about that and be like, I'm going to say no because of what other people might think, instead of saying yes because it's going to bring me joy. And it was in that moment that I was like, all right, I'm just going to go do with this. The worst that can happen is I realize that I'm not enjoying this. This is not for me. And I'm not ready to do this. That's the worst that was going to happen. So I decided to go for it. I decided that my joy and what I needed community as a stay-at-home mom. I needed a place to plug into, a place to belong. I needed accountability to my own health and fitness goals. I had like 40 more pounds that I wanted to lose. I had set the goal to run a half marathon, and I knew that with the help of these programs, I could complement that running and really do a great job doing both. So I went all in. I bought my challenge pack, I bought Shakeology, and I'd never tried it before, but I knew that I had nothing to lose. And we'll talk about your enrollment later, but my enrollment as a coach cost me my next program, which was a weightlifting program because I was running. So I was able to complement those, and access to my coach's challenge group to learn more about nutrition and have her coaching, and Shakeology, my first 30 days of Shakeology. So I was like, all right, I got nothing to lose. Like, my investment is into my health, and I'm going to go with this. So I did it. And here I am 6.5 years later, and I cannot be more happy with myself or proud of myself for little old me who had no confidence in herself, no dreams, no aspirations, no huge goals, and what I call just kind of settling and coasting through life. You know, you get married, you do the job, maybe you stay home, or maybe you become a working mom, and I feel like in the status quo was just everything else doesn't matter. Your dreams don't matter. Your gifts, your talents, like, oh, wow, you're a mom now. And I just felt like this stirring that that's not my case. That's not what God had for me. And this was, now looking back, that first step to bring me into who he needed me to be. But I needed to trust that moment then and trust that I could do something great. And I had to believe in myself and believe that little ounce of possibility and quiet the 90% of me that was like, are you serious? I had to trust that like 10% that was telling me, you can do this. You could be great. Are you willing to put in the work? So I did. I said yes, and I've not skipped a beat since. My story is very lengthy. When I started, I had 2 kids. I now have 4. So there is a lot that God did through coaching in my life. And if you want more information on that, you want to hear more of that, I'm absolutely willing to share and do that. But for time purposes, I'm just going to talk about 3 ways that coaching has changed my life. And one thing you'll learn when you join our team is that we have 4 vital behaviors that we do as coaches. We be proof the products works, do your workouts, drink your shakes, use your performance sign, do the nutrition programs. You share on social media, and you share and you connect and you share the journey with other people so that they can see the progress. You personal development, which is books like our team right now is doing the Slight Edge, and we are growing and we are learning and we are implementing what we are learning. And recognition, just recognizing others, recognizing yourself's progress. And it was through those 4 vital behaviors, it was through showing up and completing those things every single day that my life started to change. Beachbody didn't change my life. The habits that Beachbody preaches, that are our core mission, our core value teaches, those habits consistently over time has changed my life immensely. The habits created the results. The results that I consistently shared created community and trust, and I shared with other people, and people trusted me. And when people trusted me, those habits and those that consistent help with them created this financial opportunity. And this financial opportunity has been able to bring our family from Florida back to Michigan without the stress of finances. So coaching has personally changed my life in the way that I am in the best shape. You guys, I've had 4 kids, and I have muscles, I have abs, I have strength that I have never seen before. And I was working out at the gym an hour to an hour and 15 minutes every day before I had any of my kids. I'm healthy. I have a incredibly healthy relationship with food compared to where I was back in college when I was crying over eating a chicken quesadilla. So I have a healthy relationship with food. It hasn't just gotten me in the best shape or at the lowest weight or it's giving me abs or whatever, but it's helped me create and cultivate this relationship with food and myself and my body image that I'd never had. It's given us financial flexibility, financial freedom. In short, we were trying to purchase this house without selling our Florida house, and we hit a huge roadblock, but we finally decided to use my income on our loan stuff, which we had never done before. And by putting my income on that loan, we were able to make the move. We were able to purchase this house that you see us sitting in right now and move back when God was opening these doors faster than we anticipated when we got pregnant with Lincoln. And we could do that, and we were able to pay both mortgages, which are not, we have a family of 6, so it's not like we're buying the smallest house on the block. And we were able to afford both houses and keep them and maintain them for 6 months before our Florida house sold. And we would not have been able to do that had I not consistently shown up in my business for 5 years prior. And I always say that I didn't need this financially then. Financially, when I started, it was $300-400 a month to help with babysitters, pedicures, whatever, selfish fund money. But over time, I can see now that God was cultivating this case, this purpose. My husband's job changed, and just all this stuff. You just don't know where's God leading you. That this is the first step to where He has you going. And then 3, and this has been a big one lately as of recently. Way of life, just creating a new normal, a normal expectation for all 4 of our kids that health is normal, eating vegetables is normal, working out is normal. This isn't something people do and stop. This is not something you diet. This is not something you do short term. This is how we eat. This is how we help our bodies grow strong. This is how we grow our minds. This is how we tap into our talents. And I'm able to show my kids to follow your dreams, to pay attention to those cues and those callings and those things on your life that God is leading you through, and follow through with that. And that work should be fun, and it should bring you joy and excitement, and it should be a place that helps you grow. And it's not something that you have to drudge through every day. So I'm hoping that through this, we can create this life for our kids, and they can grow up in a different element than Matt and I did. And we did not grow up bad. We have very loving families, but just this way of thinking, this way of life, this way of growth, to be able to give to them and gift to them is huge for me. So without coaching, I would not be here today. I would not be the mom to be able to teach them and instill that with them. So that's been a huge blessing to be able to pass that on, and to take that one step further to help other moms do that for their families. Like, that's huge for me. That's a super cool blessing that I feel like my way to make an impact on this world is to make an impact on the moms that I'm communicating with. And that's something that we get to do. We get to help people change their lives, and that's a really cool thing. So that's my story. That's why I started, how I met Meg. That's why, I put my fears aside and what other people were going to say aside, and really just saw an opportunity that could change my life, and it has. So I want to invite you to do that too. And ways that you can do that and start your business, there's several different ways. You can sign up with a challenge pack, like I mentioned in the beginning of my story, with now it's Beachbody On Demand, and that's our 12-month streaming membership with 30 days of your choice of our superfood Shakeology that I use as an afternoon snack every day in car line pickup, and it helps me go from lunch to dinner. Or our workout performance line, which is our pre-workout, which if you're a morning workout person or you have kids or whatever you need in your life. And then our post-workout, which is super incredibly helpful to fuel your muscles right after your workout and help them recover faster so you can have a great workout the next day. And all of those are available to be customized to what you need, with flavors and adding nutrition programs and things like that. But enrolling with the challenge pack will waive the $40 fee to start your business. If you don't want to do a challenge pack, you can do a $40 coaching fee, and that will get you started, but it will not get you anything beyond your coaching status. So you won't have Beachbody On Demand unless you already have it, or any of the nutrition programs or anything like that. If you bought a challenge pack in the past, you can sign up for free. So you'll sign up with that $40, and then your coach will send you a reimbursement form, and you'll fill the information out, and Beachbody will send you your $40 back within 3 days. Okay? It's free for military or veterans, so your coaching fee is waived, and then also your $15.95 is waived each month. You get a 25% discount on all products monthly. Any product, even our apparel now, so that's awesome. And then you also make 25% commissions on all orders through your business center, and then 35% on all Beachbody On Demand memberships that go through your business center too. So that's our first way to make money. The second way is building a team, which we will go into more detail in your training, and I'll mention that in a minute. And then you have the $15.95 monthly fee. So you have your discount of 25%, and you also pay a $15.95 coaching fee. And this is amazing. I would pay $100 for what this $16 gets me. Beachbody takes care of all of your customer lists, all of your ordering, all of your shipping, there's training sites, there's training videos, there's shareable tools, there's images, there's challenge group guides, everything from corporate. And that's what that $16 supports. And I cannot emphasize the value of that enough for your business. And then, okay, so you're excited, you're ready to do this. You're gonna go with a challenge pack, and you get your fitness and your nutrition all on point. So what happens when you sign up? What happens in your new coach training, and how do we equip you to feel confident to start your business? We provide you with a lot of support. You will never feel alone in this business. We try and do as much as possible face-to-face via Zooms. So we have a team group. We have a big team group that my upline Meg has that you are welcome to, and then each individual coach that like your personal coach will have a team group for you to meet the girls, to be recognized for your hard work and share information in there. We have team trainings. So right now they're one time a week and they're always recorded. So if you cannot get on the call at the time that it is, you can always have the recording to listen to when your life allows the video to be played. We have team weekly calls. So each individual coach can set up some individual weekly mentorship calls, depending on where you're at with your business, what goals you have for your business, and surround you with like-minded people who are working with those goals too. And then one-on-one mentoring. I know me personally, I do a lot of message threads with my coaches. I have my new coaches in a message thread. And then at any point, I'm welcoming them to just message me and say, hey, I really need a one-on-one. And we set up a Zoom call like this, or we do a phone call, and we kind of chat what you're going through or how I can help you, or how your upline can help you, and helping you with conversations and your health and fitness and things like that. That mentorship still stays there through the whole time. And then you are welcome into your coach's fitness group as a coach. So I think sometimes we think just because we become a coach, it means that we should not have to be coached anymore. But you do. You still need that accountability, especially if you're a baby coach, which I say is like under a year. I'm at the point in my fitness now that I don't necessarily need Meg, but she is still always there when I'm like, oh, what is going on? I can still message her with my health and fitness, and it's not always business. I know that she is still there for me to mentor me and help me even 6.5 years in with my health and fitness. So there's always support. We do team hustle hours where we get on a live Zoom like this, and one of us will lead you through our checklist that we provide you. So we will all walk you through a training, and you will have, this is, one of the checklists that I provide, is just to help you build your network, the actions that you need to do that day to move your business forward. We provide you with that. So through the training, we teach you how, and then we also give you a checklist to make sure that you're implementing what you learned at least 5 days a week to grow your business, to help people, and to hit the goals that you have for your business. So I hope this was incredibly helpful. I hope that you learned about our team or our feel, or what coaching has the opportunity to do in your life if you are ready to show up and learn and decide that our slogan, decide, commit, succeed, and you decide to do a change in your life. You commit to making that change over time, and you end up succeeding along the way until you get to the goal. And then you set a new goal, and you can continue to decide and commit and succeed. And through those actions and through those habits that we have as coaches, you have the opportunity to change your life while you're changing those around you. So we hope to see you on our team. We hope to see you as part of our Team Beachbody community and go on this mission with us. We are so thankful for your time, and we look forward to hearing back from you. If you have questions, you can either reach out to me directly, Brittanie Wright on Facebook, or just message the coach who sent you this link, and they can help you as well. All right, guys, see you later. Thanks again.